Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.
This is Mikonis Fan, and welcome to today's episode of Learning to Love PlayStation. Today, we discover that sometimes friends give us games just to watch us suffer. The topic today comes to us by way of Mexican Bass Monkey, a man who once held my heart, and then decided to crush it in his cold grip. Which is to say, he handed me the Blasto game disc. Blasto was developed by Sony Interactive, and rather assuringly, their Wikipedia page is basically a blank slate, which puts us off to a wonderful start. Blasto released in America on March 31st, 1998, and in Europe on August 1st, 1998. I guess Japan got to skip out on this one. The game was actually supposed to debut in October of the prior year, but had to be delayed due to stated overambition by the developer much later. Popping the game in, we get an introductory cutscene where an alien leader is giving a speech to its loyal citizens.
I will enslave their women, eat their children, and rape their cattle.
Wait, can you repeat that line again?
And rape their cattle.
This game's rated T? Jeez. Basically, these aliens mean business. Who could Earth possibly send to defend our wonderful planet? Surely a whole army, right? Nah, just one muscular dude with wonderful hair will do. Captain Blasto! Given voice by the late Phil Hartman, Blasto was the last project he worked on before his passing 6 weeks after the game's initial American release. A sequel was apparently being talked about somewhere, but that discussion ended with him. Now, considering how I started this video, you, my darling viewer, could probably surmise that I'm not fond of this title. Why, you could ponder, would I cover a game that I don't like in a video series titled Learning to Love PlayStation? To love something, sometimes you have to learn to accept its flaws. I was asked this back when I did the Spyro 4 video, and I figured I'd just go ahead and clarify it here. I mean, how interesting would this series be if I only covered the stellar games? I started this whole thing because I wanted to become familiar with PlayStation's history, good and bad, which unfortunately means sampling titles such as Blasto. Another reason is, well, MBM gave me this game, Rayman, and Persona 3 Portable, and since I didn't have a gift prepared for him, we agreed I'd play these games for the channel as payback. Truly, the trap of MBM. We'll address the elephant in the room. This game is not visually appealing. It's not awful to look at, but from a Sony developer in a year that had Metal Gear Solid, Spyro the Dragon, and Crash Bandicoot 3, yeah, it feels a little lacking. But hey, graphics aren't everything, right? I mean, just look at Vib Ribbon, I just covered that one. It's just some white lines, and that game is awesome! The gameplay should matter more when it comes to a game, right? Well, Blasto is an ambitious third-person shooter that tried to do some things. It somewhat moderately achieves these things. If you categorize things as wonky controls, clipping through platforms, annoyingly numerous enemy spawning, and floating walkways in the sky with frustrating layouts, yeah, I mean, I guess in that aspect, Blasto did accomplish some things. At least every time you die, Blasto will spout a... or a... Blasto isn't as bad as Gex the Gecko, but he's quite a mouthy man. You see, Blasto is all about shooting your laser gun at aliens. Whether it be aliens that are green and admittedly smartly duck behind cover, or floating eyeball aliens that will relentlessly hunt you down if you don't take care of them. You'll have your hands full constantly dealing with these pests. Shooting them can sometimes be fine enough. I mean, every now and then when I was on a platform higher than another, for example, it seemed that Blasto's shots would kind of home in on the eyeball aliens. That kind of surprised me, it's kind of generous. And again, that might have been one of the numerous gun power-ups ordered throughout the levels that I happen to have equipped and I didn't know. There are also some, air quote, babes ordered throughout the levels. I use the term babes because that is how Blasto the character and Blasto the PS1 game choose to refer to these women trapped against their will. Rescuing these babes will increase their number and let you grab an extra life. And you will need them. Some of this shit is just... ugh. I mean, look at this. Someone liked the special stages in Knuckles Chaotix, apparently. As if that wasn't tricky enough to navigate with Blasto's tank-like controls. Yeah, let's just loop around and traverse to the top of that nonsense. Are you seeing all the times I'm dying? I only used 2 of my continues here. No big deal. I think, keyword think, progression in Blasto boils down to the following. enter a level, find a number 1 over a doorway, complete some objective there to unlock the number 2 entranceway, then rinse and repeat for as many number doorways as there are in a level. Oh, find some babes along the way. Don't die, get shot at a lot, awkwardly jump, fall through solid ground, jump on jumpy thingies. Yeah, I think that's pretty much how progression works in this game. I played Blasto for 42 minutes. 45 if you want to count the 3 minutes I recorded earlier this year for the FTCR intro video for the series. The footage I showed there was me clipping through the floor, hoping it was just a funny oddity. It wasn't. 45 minutes felt like 450 minutes. I completed 2 whole levels. Hey, that's good enough, MBM. I am a free man now until I get a PSP and record Persona 3 Portable for the channel. Oh, MBM, I look forward to your speedrun of Blasto, by the way. So, what was Blasto's legacy? The trademark was updated last in 2007, though likely that was just pretty much legally poking the dead body with a stick so no one else could take the trademark. I was kind of at least expecting a gag reference in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, but that didn't even happen. Frankly, this game will always remain what it was upon debut. An instantly forgettable, eminently frustrating Sony PlayStation title. A mere footnote in an otherwise fantastic year for PlayStation gaming. Sorry, Blasto. Sorry, Phil. Sorry, MBM. I'll see you all next time on Learning to Love PlayStation, and thank you very much for watching.